Okay, let's dig into this. Today, we're doing a deep dive on something, well, pretty universal dealing with fear.
That anxiety that just creeps in.
Exactly, that feeling that tries to run the show sometimes.
Yeah.
Our source for this dive is a daily devotional from the H7O ministry. It's called Fear Not, He is with you.
And it really centers on one powerful scripture, Isaiah 41:10.
Right.
Yeah.
So our mission today is really to unpack how this specific devotional uses that verse to, confront fear.
Yeah, and it starts with that command, fear not. But crucially, it doesn't just stop there. It pivots immediately to why.
Exactly. It's not about us just like trying harder or mustering up courage from somewhere inside.
No, the devotional really stresses that the power comes from the reason given in the verse, for I am with you.
hmm And it makes the point that this isn't just abstract theology. It's real. It's embodied for us in Jesus, God with us.
He's not distant. He's right there. That's the core message.
So the devotional breaks down Isaiah 41:10 into these distinct truths that chip away at fear. The first one is that foundational, I am with you.
Yeah, emphasizing God's constant presence. Like always there, not just popping in.
Always. And building right on that, it says, I am your God.
Which is so important. It tells us who this presence is.
Right. It points to his nature. He's sovereign. Yeah, he's in control. But also really personal. Your God. And faithful.
Powerful, but also committed. Personally committed to you.
So what does this powerful, present, personal God do? The devotional connects who he is with his actions, like, I strengthen you.
And it highlights that his strength kicks in right when ours runs out. It's not just a top up. It's available when we're empty.
Yeah, it feels really active, not passive.
Yeah.
Which leads to the next phrase, I help you.
Right. And the devotional describes this help with this lovely phrase, fatherly zeal. Like he's eager to jump into our struggles.
Like a protective parent, almost fierce about it.
Exactly. And then the last part of the verse, I uphold you with my righteous right hand. That's such a strong image.
It really is his right hand. That often means strength, authority in Scripture, right?
Yeah. And when it's his righteous right hand upholding you, the devotional explains it means he's not just propping you up for a moment. He sustains you firmly, faithfully.
So it's steady support, secure, even when everything else feels like it's shaking.
Totally. So it's not just the list of God's qualities. It's a dynamic picture. He's present, he's powerful, and he's actively strengthening, helping, sustaining.
All because he is our faithful God who is with us.
Precisely. And then the devotional pushes us to really take this in, asking things like, where is fear speaking louder than faith for you right now?
Or are you trying to just, muscle through things on your own instead of actually leaning on his strengths?
Yeah.
Good questions.
And it gets practical, too. Suggests things like actually write down your fears.
Okay.
And then next to each one declare, but the Lord is with me and he upholds me.
That's tangible. Or even just praying Isaiah 41:10 back to God, but making it personal. You are with me, Lord.
Or sharing it, telling someone else who's feeling discouraged, hey, remember this promise?
Yeah, passing it on. And there's a prayer in the devotional too, right? Acknowledging the fear, but choosing to reach for God's presence.
Yeah. And it doesn't stop there. It points to other scriptures too, like Psalm 46:1, God is our refuge and strength.
And Philippians 4 about turning anxiety into prayer and finding peace.
And Matthew 28:20, Jesus' own promise, I am with you always. They all kind of echo that core theme.
So the wrap-up thought from the devotional is really about perspective, isn't it?
It is. It's about choosing to walk by what you believe that God is with you rather than what you feel, which might be overwhelming fear at times.
So boiling it down from this deep dive,
Yeah.
the real power to face fear isn't something we generate ourselves.
No, it flows from realizing and trusting God's active, personal, unwavering presence and help, just like Isaiah 41:10 lays out.
We really hope you can take these truths and, lean into them when fear starts talking.
Yeah, remembering who is with you, honestly, it changes everything.
And we want to give a big thank you to the H7O community for providing this insightful daily devotional. It was great source material for us today.
Absolutely. And we invite all of you listening to find out more about the H7O ministry and support their work. You can find them at h7o.life.
Okay, so here's a final thought to leave you with. If God's presence truly is the ultimate reason not to fear, what's one specific action, maybe even a small one, that fear is telling you not to do today, but that you could choose to do anyway, precisely because you believe he is right there with you. Something to think about.